Hey guys, it's me, Lo-Fi Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming at you with 5 decks that I'm looking forward to playing in the new Master Rule 5 format. About a year ago, I took a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! To focus on school, but I'm back now. I've been back for about a month now, but all my decks from 2019 are honestly garbage, but I figured I'd just start out fresh with 5 decks that are kind of catching my eye. Without further ado, let's get into the video. But I want to give a huge shout out to anyone I dueled on YGO Pro that subscribed to my channel. I just want to give a huge thank you to you, and those are some great duels. So thank you for the duels, and thank you for subscribing. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to duel me. We can maybe set up a time, and comment any video ideas you want to see in the future. I have a top 10 of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh characters already made up. I just got to film it. But yeah, any videos you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section down below, because I have so few subscribers. We can kind of just create a community from that, and whatever you guys want to see, I'm willing to put into a video. So let me know in the comment section. So without further ado, before I start rambling, let's get into the video. Now, my number 5 is Shaddolls. Now, I remember telling myself that if Construct ever came off the ban list, that I would start playing Shaddolls again. And I've been playing Shaddolls with Dangers and Dark Worlds, like mixed in with the deck, and all the new Shaddol support. And that deck has so much draw power, it's obnoxious. But it doesn't have it's still missing something, so I'm still working on the deck. But I'm excited about the new support, I'm excited about Super Polymerization and Construct coming back. So that's why it's at my number 5. So my number 4 is Altergeist. Now, Altergeist is at my number 4 because I played against this one Altergeist player who, every time I would make a move, he had something like bad to say about it. Like, I played Impermanence on his multi-figure, and he was like, "Wow, you Impermanence my multi-figure? Like, what a dumb move. Multi-figure's not even going to stay on the field. He's just there so I can set a trap card from my deck." I think that's what multi-figure does. I don't really remember. But then I was like playing all like trying to play all these cards, but he's like, "Oh, I negated it with this, and I popped that with this." So I'm like, "Okay, I can't even normal summon."
How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
I guess I pass, and he's just like, "Wow, can I play somebody good?" And I'm like, "Where is this coming from? Like, who hurt you? Did you like go up against like Sky Strikers or something, or like an FDK? Like, who hurt you?" Um. Anyway, so eventually gets to his turn, and he's like, "You ought to just swoop. I'm about to win in like 2 turns," and I'm like, ugh. So ever since then, I've been meaning to learn how to play Altergeist so I can beat Altergeist, so it's like no longer a problem for me, because that's a deck that I rarely ever see, but when I see it, I'm so unprepared for it. So my number 3 is Salamangreats. Now, Salamangreats is one of those decks where I didn't want to play it because I'm never one of the kinds of players who plays like the big top meta deck, whatever's topping.
I will learn all of the conventions. I will adopt them as my own. I will use the coded mannerisms and accepted customs of the elite to breach their inner sanctum and bring them down in a wave of their own regret. I will be kind, only to be cruel.
I've never been that kind of player. I've always like let decks marinate and get hit before I start playing them. And I think Gazelle's at 1. But so I feel like now's a good time to start playing Salamangreats, just because they've been hit, they've been around, people are kind of building their decks around like Salamangreats, Sky Strikers, so they're not that big of an issue, I don't think, anymore. So I figured now's a good time to start playing Salamangreats. I mean, from what I know about Salamangreats, they're a really combo heavy deck, which I like. So I figured I'd give them a try. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. So my number 2 is Noble Knights. Now, Noble Knights, I've always had a soft spot for Noble Knights because, like, I love their play style. It really brings me back to, like, old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I would play my boss monster, attach a bunch of equipped cards to make him invincible, and attack for game. But it's one of those decks that's never really been meta because kaijus are a thing, Twin Twister is a thing. It's so easy to like play against in some cases, but if you're not prepared for Noble Knights, they can really catch you off guard, I think. Um, Plus, I've always loved the Noble Knights artwork, and I like how their concept is kind of based around the like Knights of the Round Table, and I like how I don't have to play like I can play a huge variety of monsters in the deck because Isolde just searches out whatever I need when I need it, and it really just needs to like get a rank 4 or rank 5 and have a bunch of equipped cards in the graveyard, and it's good to go. So yeah, I'm just excited to play Noble Knights in this new format, see where I can take the deck. So my number one is Six Samurais. Now, I remember playing back in the day where Six Samurais were kind of the best deck of the format, and Shien, Nechoria Beast, that combination was kind of considered a broken board at the time, at least for players like me that weren't really competitive players at the time. Um, but Shien, I always remember Shien just always being a problem for everyone because it locked you out of playing spells, and Six Samurais could just spam the field. But now I feel like with Kaiju, Cyber Dragon Infinity, Six Samurais have kind of been power crept out of the game, and it kind of makes me feel sad to see cards like Six Samurai Shien kind of be overshadowed by cards like Cyber Dragon Infinity, and like just like them not being a part of the conversation when it comes to competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm hoping to play them in the new Master Rule 5 format, just to kind of like breathe new life into Six Samurais, and hopefully they'll see more play in the future. Maybe they'll get new support. I mean, Heroes get support like once a format or once every 4 formats. So why not give it to Six Samurais? Make, bring back Gateway. I think it's limited now. It was at 2 for a while. It's at 2, I think, in the OCG still. I don't know. I don't really keep up with the OCG. But I feel like Six Samurais are one of those decks. I wouldn't mind seeing Shien hit the field. Because Shien, honestly, isn't that like hard to get around nowadays. So, yeah. I feel like Six Samurais kind of deserve more time in the sun. And I feel like if more people play Six Samurais, it'll kind of send a message to people that Six Samurais is kind of a deck people would love to see come back. I feel like the only reason hero decks kind of get support every so often is because people really never stop playing them. So yeah, I just want to see Six Samurais be a part of the competitive conversation in Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's why it's at my number one, and that's going to be kind of my main focus as to making like a deck competitive. I'm I'm done like rambling on about like why I want to play Six Samurais. I feel like I'm not making any sense, so I'm just gonna cut the video here. My camera's about to die and I'm tired of filming. It's like almost 1 o'clock where I'm at. So yeah, that's my top 5. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm driving myself crazy because I've been filming for the past 2 hours and I forgot to plug in the microphone, so the first hour like didn't even count. I didn't get any of the audio, so I had to delete everything or refilm the video and start from square one. So I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So those are my top 5 decks that I'm looking forward to playing. I'm sorry if I rambled on a little too much on some of those decks, but I'm still getting used to filming YouTube videos, and I hope you guys can bear with me as I like try to up the quality of these videos. But those are my top 5. Like, comment, subscribe. If you are new, hit the bell for notifications, and comment any video ideas you want to see me tackle in the future, because I'm planning on making these videos once a week or maybe twice a week. I mean, I have plenty of time on my hands right now, but yeah, comment down below anything you want to see in the future. This is Lo-Fi Yu-Gi-Oh! Signing out. I guess that's what people say at the end of these videos. I'm still making it up as I go along, so just bear with me.